Well, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it is time. It is the season finale, season 5, round 12, here at the Red Bull Ring. The season has come down to the wire for both the drivers and the constructors' championships. And yeah, going into this, anything can happen. I'm once again joined by Lanky. That's not working. Hang on. It's not picking up your audio. Try now.
Hello, hello,
There we go.
hello.
So, yeah, if it's gonna be interesting, isn't it? Because
Yeah,
we'll go
still
through
all to
why.
play for at the top.
So, looking first of all at the drivers' standings, Myth leads by 16 points over Marius Anderson. We both forgot last week that it's a point for pole. So, Myth needs to finish at least P5 to secure the championship no matter what. Of course, further back there is still fights for P3, P5, all that sort of jazz. But the main focus today is Myth versus Marius. Moving on to the constructor standings, it is pretty much a done deal. Red Bull and Mercedes, it's 39 points. So Red Bull just need to score 4 points and they take the constructors title. 5 points, sorry. To take the constructors. So yeah, probably not gonna be close in that regard. McLaren though could very easily get ahead of Mercedes. And we'll just take a quick look at the track as well. The Red Bull Ring, 10 turns, 4.3 kilometers, 3 DRS zones. A lot of very good overtaking opportunities going into turn 3. Turn 4, even if you get a run into turn 9 somewhat as well through turn 6, towards the end of sector 2, that is also a viable overtaking zone. But what a track for the finale to be at, Lanky.
Yeah, I expect to see a lot of tight racing with the nature of the track here. With it being such a short lap. And it's quite narrow in places as well through that middle sector.
Yeah, especially heading through the sort of turn 7, turn 8 area. It is very tight indeed. But we'll move on to qualifying for final time this season. One last time of me frantically looking at cars on the minimap and then trying to line them up. But the final first lap of the season is going to be Droney. I thought Droney was in Tier 2. In Division 2.
No, he's been here for a few weeks.
My mind is just gone today. I'm absolutely fried. So Droney will be the first driver to start a lap, heading into turn 1, keeping as far to the left as he can on the entry, running up to the outside of the curb on the exit as well, not wanting to run over the sausage though, as that can cause significant damage to your lap times. Not going all the way to the outside through turn 3, and he did look to run a little bit wide, cutting back across to the right hand side to take the line of least resistance now as he barrels towards turn 4 and manages to get the car nicely rotated in. There was a small lock up, but now on the power, running through turn 5 and into the very fast turn 6. Very easy to just get a bit of understeer or oversteer through there. Turn 7 the same again. You can use the curb on the inside to try and get more rotation and hopefully avoid invalidation through turn 8, which Droney survived. Turn 9 as well, probably fastest corner on the circuit. And then through turn 10, where it's very easy to invalidate, and Droney crosses the line with a 1:04.4. Next over the line is going to be PW Jones with a 1:03.4. Then Bossmos with another 103.4 for the times. Lawrence is going to be next with a 103.0. A brilliant lap there from Lawrence. Taboo Dwarf with a 103.4 as well. Next over the line, Glitch Ken with a 103.4. Then we're going to have Ratty with a 103.7. Next car over the line is Myth, championship leader. Needs a good qualifying here. And it's going to be a 103.0. 1 millisecond behind Lawrence Patton. 1 millisecond in it, Lanky.
Yeah, tight for bankers. Like, if it's that tight already, just shows what's to come.
It does indeed. And next over the line is, I think, Marius, who's invalidated. So I wonder if it was a this and next lap invalidation at the end for Marius Anderson, as he comes now into the pit lane, and that is not what he needed. He needed to get that banker set to at least have a time on the board, because now he's going to be under pressure. The KFC bloke, he has invalidated and will come into the pits as well. Then we've got the likes of Adam and Swifty.
Swifty's just come out of turn 3.
Adam's invalidated, so yeah, it will be Swifty who is next. Didn't have a great time of it last week. I think it was a crash with Dizzle, wasn't it? Who is on and out lap.
Is he flashing? I haven't looked at his light. I'm not sure if he is, because he had a purple first sector. I think he is Swifty.
Dizzle's on a lap.
Oh, Dizzle's out lap, sorry. That's where I got confused, because I was watching Swifty.
Dizzle has a qualifying ban.
Yeah, he is allowed to do an installation lap, so he can't put a time down. He had to be within the first couple of minutes. I'm not sure if I have to look at that one.
Certainly going to be interesting. What is the penalty for not saving it? Is it a disqualification?
I don't want to say without double checking that one actually, because it's not happened very often, so I can't say it's a punishment that's at the top of my head. I'll have a look though.
Puff now. It's just been off the track and then abandoned into the pit lane.
I mean, I should know this, but like I say.
Dizzle now, who is actually going to complete the lap.
Well, I don't think somebody's read up the rules on how to serve his ban, which that will, if he's put the lap time in, mean he'll be removed from this race. I know that much.
If I told him to disqualify himself.
I think now that would mean he'll be out. Yeah, should a driver fail to serve a qualifying ban correctly, they will be removed from the lobby prior to the race starting to avoid any unnecessary incidents. Yeah. I thought that was the, yeah. Well, yeah, so first offence, it's disqualification from the current round, and the qualifying ban would carry on to the next round if there was another. But seeing as this is the last round, it would just be disqualification from this event.
Yeah. But Searing Alpaca with a 104.3 was next over the line. Then we're going to have a racing ball. It's very difficult to tell who's next on a track like this. Is it glitched? No. Who actually is it? Is it Taboo? No, Adam's coming into the pits. Was that Sauber on a lap? I think they were.
It's invalidated, obviously.
PW Jones.
That was Droney.
Going to be next over the line. And it's a 103.3 up to P3 for PW Jones. Marius Anderson only P7 with a 103.4. So not a great lap there for Marius. Glitch Ken will be next across the line. He jumps up to P3 with a 103.1. Next over the line is going to be the Mercedes of Lawrence Patton. I imagine he's going to improve it. It's a 102.9 for Lawrence now. Next is, that was Taboo Dwarf. So we went to P4. Ratty, I don't think he improved. Myth will be the next car over the line now. Oh, he's gone off. That's invalidation for Myth. P2. So Myth invalidated there. Next is gonna be I don't know. I think oh, there's a McLaren off. Ratty's gone off. I don't think Myth is on a lap. No, he's not. But what's happened to Ratty? I mean, he wasn't on a lap when it happened, at least. So that's
Look, yeah.
good news for him. But
Lorenzo 2-9 into the twos.
yeah, it's. I wouldn't be
I'd
surprised.
love to have a 2 as a lap time.
Yeah, I think what my PP round is like a 3-4 or something.
Yeah,
So-
like what's the 2?
What is a 2? I don't know. But George Rico is next, is he? Or is it Swifty? I think it's Swifty. Oh no, Swifty's 6 seconds down. It's going to be George. So, we'll see now what he can manage. As he rounds the final 2 corners now. The, I think, Greek driver now comes up to the line, and it's a 103.3. It's P6 for George Rico. There is a Red Bull off the track. Glitch 10. I wonder if maybe he was slightly in the way of Swifty there. Swifty, who has both Mercedes in front of him. That was the Mercedes moving out of the way very late. I wonder. That was Lawrence who moved out of the way really late. So maybe not noticing him. Well, I assume it's not noticing him. It's the Alpine now. That's a lot of understeer through turn 7. Manages to keep it going through turn 8 though. Is now heading towards turn 9. Jumping off the curb through turn 10 now as well. He's going to have dirty air from a car ahead, and it's going to be invalidated by Swifty. It would have been a 3.452, which would have put him P8, but it is not to be. As George Rico comes into the pits, we've got a McLaren. We've got the McLarens on laps. We've got, I think the next car is PW Jones. So, PW Jones now rounding the final corner, and it is a 103.3, a 4 millisecond improvement there for Jonesy. It's Droney, would have been Droney next over the line, but he invalidated. Jeez, I'm forgetting how to talk. Marius Anderson will be next over the line now, as he heads around the final corner. What time is it going to be for the Danish driver? It's a 103.4, only jumps ahead of Boss Moss. Next over the line is going to be the Red Bull of Glitch 10. Never mind, he's just invalidated. So it's going to be no, it's not. It's going to be Lawrence now, who comes up to the line, and it's no improvement for Lawrence. Next, though, Myth. Can he improve? It's only by 46 milliseconds and only P2. Ratty doesn't improve. So next up is going to be Huff and Dobat, who is invalidated. So we now actually wait for Taboo Dwarf in the, I'd nearly said Racing Point then. That's just my nostalgia brain wanting my favourite
Yeah,
livery
that's going
on the
back a
grid.
few years.
Yeah, I just like the pink of Racing Point, and then I never actually. I must have done like 15 of the event races to try and get the racing ball, and I never did because I bought the Red Bull first. But we'll see now what can Taboo Dwarf manage through the final corner. A lot of drivers already ruining their laps there, and it's going to be a... Oh, he's a 10th and a half down. So... Oh, there's a Red Bull off. That is Glitch, who I think that was abandoning the lap, but very poorly and dangerously. Ratty is in as well. Huff is going for another lap now and manages to keep it within the track limits this time. Up to the line, it's going to be a 103.5 and P9 for Huff. Ratty is P11. Now, Diesel starting a lap. Not that he should be. Who is next? Is it Diesel? Well, he's not going to be in for much longer, is he? So we might as well watch him while he's here. Heading into turn 4. It's looking neat, but again, redundant. Is he abandoning? No, he's seeing out the lap. Heading through the final corners now. Where's it going to place Dizzle? It is going to be P9 with a 3.4, and then Droney's going to cross the line and go P14 with a 4.1. So we've got almost everybody in the threes now. That's good at least. But Searing.
Yeah, and pretty close, you know, 3 of them in the 3.5s, 3 of them in the 3.4s.
2 of them in the 3.3s.
Yeah, it's close.
You mean what? That's P5 to 11, separated by 2 tenths. Just over 2 tenths.
Yeah, that's crazy. I mean, on this track, it's going to be the tightest, but that's tight.
Lawrence Patton, who felt aggrieved that he'd been impeded by Glitch 10, is... Oh, he's doing a double out, actually. So, a common strategy on tracks like this, where the minimum fuel is still quite high, you just do an extra warm-up lap. So, Bossmos is on a lap. No, he's not. Oh, it's just people doing double outs. So, who is going to be the first to start? I get a feeling it's that Alpine. Who is it? Swifty. Let's see. Is he actually pushing? Yes, he is. So, Swifty is going to be the first car over the line to start their final lap. Let's see. What has Swifty got in the tank? Maybe looked like he went a bit deep on the entry there, but even like 3/10 improvement on this lap shoots Swifty up to P4. So this lap counts more than most, especially at a circuit like this. Lawrence Patton has retired from the session in the pit lane. Next corner is turn 8. Just nearly instinctively said next car over the line then. But Swifty now rounding the final couple of corners. What improvement is there for the Alpine? And it's going to be a 103.3 P6 for Swifty. And you can see the happiness with that. Adam has invalidated there. So next over the line is going to be Ratty. Where can Ratty improve to now on this lap? He's P12 at the minute. Jumps up only to P8. Not good there for the McLaren. George Rico next over the line. Over to P4 for George. Then we've got Searing Alpaca, who will be crossing the line next. But Searing Alpaca, it's only a 13, a 103.7. Boss Moss has abandoned his lap, so now Marius Anderson, he's invalidated. Marius has invalidated. That's his lap over and done with. PW Jones only P6. Huff and Doback has invalidated as well. Next over the line, Glitch 10 also invalidated. So now Myth, the last car in this, I think. And oh, he invalidated the final corner. So it's going to be Lawrence Patton who takes pole position here at the Red Bull Ring. Red Bull, on the day they can claim the Constructors' Championship, starting second and third, but Myth second, Marius ninth. But there is the qualifying order. Lawrence Patton, pole position, then Myth, Glitch 10, George Rico, Taboo Dwarf, PW Jones, Swifty with a brilliant qualifying to be 7th, Ratty, Marius, Bossmos, not going to be Dizzle, it'll be Huff, then Adam, Steering Alpaca, Droney, and the KFC Bloke. Does line up last after not getting a lap in. But what a race this is set up, Lanky.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. It's looking like it's gonna be a good one.
Yeah, so we're just now I'll cut to our ugly mugs. Well, one ugly mug on there. And we'll watch the chaos unfold. I have informed Dizzle of his misfortune. And yeah, he just forgot. But alright, let's see the chaos. What carnage can be caused at turn 1 in Austria? Because the rule, of course, is he can't pass the sector 2 mark. Who? Oh, Lanky, you want to take a guess at who it is who's leading out front and just pushing on? Oh. Ooh, massive accident there. Droney has continued. Oh, no, he's not.
Oh, Lorenz has come to a stop. And there they are.
So.
Yep, so unfortunately, this was not going to be part of the race due to that incorrect quali ban. So that would drop us to 15 starting, but
yeah, it's a shame.
Yeah, it's unfortunate, but the rules are there in black and white. You just need to read them.
Yeah, so I'm just talking to him in a minute because he's not happy, but yeah. Well, I've got chocolate all down my trousers. What the hell? I promise I've not crapped myself.
I was just about to say, do you need to check yourself a minute?
It's on my knee. So I'd be very surprised if I managed to gets excrement onto my knees, but. Right, you could work your magic, Lanky.
Yep, I shall do just that.
So, a reminder then. Myth just needs to finish P5, and that is assuming that Marius wins the race. Now, Marius is starting P9. So, I think we'd all be pleasantly surprised if Marius managed to get quite high up in this title fight now, or in the fight for the race win. I do have a feeling that this could be a case of Lawrence just leads, Myth sits behind, but it's Austria, and Marius has nothing to lose in this race, does he?
No. All to play, all to gain.
16 points behind. He does need a bit of a miracle. I believe Sebastian Vettel had to overturn 16 points in 2010, but I don't know if Vitaly Petrov is present tonight. So yeah, it should certainly be something. But yeah, I don't know what to say. It's just too. Actually, I know. Ricky instructed us, didn't he? So, as you can see, we got the Ricciardo instructions. Last race of the season. So, what does that mean, Lanky? Sign-ups are open for season 6.
Sign up, yep.
So, sign up as soon as you can if you're wanting to race. We're aiming. Am I allowed to say what the aim is? Has that actually been publicly said?
I can't see a problem in it. What we are is it's an aim. It's a goal.
Yeah.
It's not a certainty.
Yeah. We are aiming for 3 tiers next season. So obviously that would be incredible. It'd be Wednesday, Tuesday, and Monday night racing, depending on your pace. Obviously, the Monday is very much subject to sign-ups. Tuesday, kind of subject. Of course, we didn't start with a Tuesday division this season, did we? So, but yeah, make sure you get signed up. It is you have to do 2 qualifying sessions, no longer time trials. You just need to submit qualifying lap times around, is it Spain and Brazil?
Yes, I'd like to say. I know definitely Spain. I've got to look at the sign up thing. I think you're right.
I mean, I did pick the tracks and I can't remember.
Yeah, so
but
it's not good.
Yeah, it's funny. I've sorted out so much to do with next season. Sorry?
It's Belgium, not Brazil. Belgium.
Spain and Belgium. Okay. So, yeah.
You were close.
I was close enough. They both begin with B and E. No, they don't.
We'll go with that one.
They both begin with B.
They both begin with B.
And have an I in them. And an L. There we go. But yeah, make sure you just get signed up as well. I think it's !Discord in the Twitch chat if you are wanting to join the league and you're not in already. And if you're not, why aren't you? That was the probably cringiest thing I've said. I'm not good at this promo stuff, Ricky. I'm sorry, but I don't do it anywhere else. But yeah, I think we are just about getting ready, aren't we? So
We are.
head back now to the interval screen. There we go. So
It is dry. The drivers will be happy with that.
yes, they will certainly be happy with a dry session.
Yeah,
So
Austria is one of those, and it can come out of nowhere.
yes, definitely. I mean, what was it? 2020 when there was the Austrian Grand Prix, which was completely dry. Then there was the Styrian Grand Prix, which was dry except qualifying, where it was full wet conditions, and then the race was completely dry.
Yeah, the mountains and that they create some interesting weather systems.
It's the same in Spa-Francorchamps. It's
Yeah.
in a similar vein to how Hockenheim was when that was raced on.
What a track that is, let's
What
just
a
say.
track that is. Yeah, we definitely need to be back there, and hopefully we will at some point in the future, because I'd love to do league racing on it.
Oh yeah, I at Sochi as well. I really enjoyed Sochi.
Sochi, and that's another thing. It's in the Caucasus Mountains, so that explained 2021, and it's on the coast, coastal mountains, insanity.
Yeah, Sochi
And
was
then
a good track.
yeah, being a coastal race as well, hence why Zandvoort has had a lot of weather. Well, one very well known weather race. But anyways, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, lights on. And the Austrian Grand Prix is underway. And Lawrence looks to have gotten a decent start there. He's held ahead of Myth. Going into turn 1. They're all concertinaing. Oh, that's George Rico in P4. Oh, massive crash in the back. And there's a lot of cars involved there. And it's from P5 down, pretty much everybody. And I think some of the both the McLarens might have picked up damage there. Taboo Dwarf trying to go for a move. That's Swifty down the inside of PW Jones. Contact between the two of them. And Swifty then cutting across the front of Marius Anderson. But it's the perfect start for Lawrence Patton, but crucially Myth as well. As Taboo Dwarf now going to go down the inside to get past Swifty. And can he get ahead of the Alpine? Yes, he can. Marius Anderson holding firm in P8. Ratty P9. Huff and Dobak in P10. Droney sat in P11 at the minute as well. But brilliant start there. That's Ratty and oh no, Swifty and Taboo Dwarf, and I think Taboo might have got caught on the curb there because he's dropped back behind the Alpine.
Bossmas is carrying heavy wing damage. He's now at the back.
So yeah, so's
Going
Huff.
into the pit.
Huff as well. When is Huff gonna catch a break? He's got no luck this season, has he? But Lawrence still leading. Cars behind now with DRS, and can they catch up to the Mercedes man? And of course that is detrimental to Mercedes constructors' hope, as you know, fickle as they may have been. Taboo Dwarf gone bouncing off the track there. Swifty already with a 3-second time penalty for track limits. But George Rico challenging now around the outside of Glitch 10. He's going to go for the switchback though, to try and get ahead of the Red Bull. And Myth looks like he's got a woeful exit there, as Glitched actually ended up nearly catching him. The KFC bloke getting ahead of Searing Alpaca, who is carrying damage at the minute to the front right of his front wing. But the main man at the minute, Myth, P2. And Marius is actually behind his teammate now. Marius is carrying damage. He's lost the end plate. And that is not looking great.
Some grace ahead though.
Yeah, there is
Still early days.
there is a long race ahead. And oh, there's contact there. I believe that was contact between Taboo and PW Jones. But down the inside goes Taboo Dwarf on. Oh, he's tapped George Rico round. George Rico, in typical Austria turn 4 fashion, has been spun. Taboo Dwarf picking up damage as well, I think. And I believe PW Jones might have made contact there with one of them. Yes, he has. But
yeah, PW is carrying left end plate damage.
And that has let Marius Anderson through, as PW Jones is opting to pit. But
Taboo looks to be okay.
you've got to feel for George Rico though. He was running P4, absolutely brilliant for him. And then well, it wasn't a Red Bull involved, but it was a Red Bull family car. But hang on, can you just take over? Because I already counted.
Yeah. We're looking down from P9. We've got a little train going on here, coming through this middle section. Both the Red Bulls together, Myth being the driver of those two that is ahead of his teammate. Obviously, Taboo with that move, it's put him into 4th as it stands. We'll see what happens with him on that one. Yeah, as they round out lap 5 here, you've got 9 cars in a very close train as they're making a run down to turn 1. I'm just seeing we've got positions changing further back here. That's George Rico into the pits. But Myth looks like he's setting himself up on Lorenz, possibly to make a move down here into turn 4. He's going to have the DRS advantage. The wing is open. He's going around, having to... Lorenz is forcing him on the outside. He's looking at the switchback. Can't get the power down early enough to complete the move, though.
Yeah.
Is that you back?
Yes.
Yep.
This is me back now. But... yeah, Myth trying hard to get through at the minute. Ratty as well, just sat in P5. But yeah.
And Myth just can't get it. He's had a little look at, poked out again, but Lorenz is able to keep enough with his battery management at the minute.
Yeah, you'll just need to. Jeez, not you. Oh, Taboo Dwarf was that having a look at Glitch 10? No, it's not. But Ratty's certainly getting interested at the back of that McLaren. I think there's contact between Droney and Adam as well, and I think Adam's going to go down the inside of Droney now into turn 4. Is there contact between the two? No, there's not, and good move there for Adam. Myth as well, just getting closer and closer. Yeah, it's...
Yeah, he's just got to not get too frustrated, Myth, and just keep his head level. There's, you don't want to be costing himself any points.
Yeah, for sure. But the thing is, for Myth, obviously he wants to go on and win the race. But
yeah,
does he want to go? Oh, he does want to go for it on Lawrence.
He does.
And I'm not sure who's going to have the DRS now, but Lawrence going for a lovely little switchback, and Lawrence as well is the one with the DRS. So, is he going to get back ahead of Myth now into turn 4? Myth's going to hang it around the outside. He's going to try to switch back once more. Actually hits the back of Lawrence Patton now, and Myth unable to get past once again. Brilliant defense from Lawrence.
Yeah, some lovely racing there. Just a
Yeah,
little bump, but nothing serious.
yeah, it's hard racing at the end of the day. I thought Ratty just got. Oh, Marius is in. I'm not
Got to be
surprised.
for that wing damage. I'd imagine it's costing him on them front tyres.
Yeah, I'm surprised he went for as long as he did.
Running in the dirty air with a broken wing. That's just
He,
got to be chewing them up.
he's done well, but this is
Yeah.
now indicating a two-stop from Marius Anderson. As looks like missed, man, a bit wide there. But yeah, it's Marius coming out in P14, I think.
Yeah, he's side by side with Huff as it stands going up into turn 3. But Huff has got through.
I think Huff locked up the rears there. Marius should get past him quite quickly, you'd imagine. So, yeah, there it is. Pretty much spoke that into existence. Ratty also coming in. Are you going to be really strict about crossing the white line, you know, like dipping a wheel over it? You
reckon? I don't know
well, it is in the rules.
entirely on that. Depends on how much they gain and how far they go. Like, I mean, at the end of the day, you cross it, you cross it.
Lawrence has dropped back a load of positions. Lawrence is P4. So what's happened to him? And that... What did he do?
I wonder if he's had a moment at turn. He's sliding, his rears are gone.
Oh, George Rico going for the move to get past Ratty there. He managed to get
Lorenz.
past, then dropped it.
Sorry. Carry on.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was getting in the way here then. No, I was just on board with Lorenz. His rears are looking like quite spotty, so I think he's struggling with their mediums.
Oh, glitched coming in. He's just gone massively over it. But I do remember dobbing someone in for it back in season 3 in Div 2 or season 2? I can't remember what season it was. I think season 3 in Div 2. So now, what, Glitch coming up just ahead of Taboo Force, who is barely ahead of Swifty. A hair's width between them. But Glitch now is going to have to defend an absolute army with no myth to pull him along. So, PW Jones down the inside. He's going to have much warmer tyres, isn't he, in that Williams? But, God, terrible exit. Can't really even sugarcoat that. That was quite poor from PW Jones.
Yellow flag.
Marius Anderson!
McLaren.
Marius is off at the barriers at the end of the straight.
Not Marius's day today.
Of all days for Marius, this has come at the worst time.
Adam up into P2.
Yeah, Adam P2.
Obviously, he hasn't stopped yet, I don't think.
What is the damage to Marius?
Yeah, so everyone but the front 3 have stopped.
Let's see now, Marius Anderson. Oh, almost the entire wing.
Yeah. It's pretty damaged.
Yeah, it's not looking good, Brev. But I mean, look at this train now. Glitched, Myth, Jonesy, Ratty, Taboo, George, Swifty. Has George stopped? He has. George has got himself back in this. Steering up Hacker picked up a 3-second time penalty. Lawrence. Oh, I thought he was coming in then. But
I think Glitch is looking to be the net leader though, once these front guys stop.
yeah, absolutely.
He's well within it.
Adam has come into the pit.
Poor Adam's tyres are looking nasty when he locked up then.
They are looking like a cookie crumble then.
They are horrid.
They've got an apple crumble. There we go. But the KFC bloke staying out so far. I mean, he's going to get swamped here, isn't he? Smith getting past.
Yeah.
Now comes the Williams and the McLaren. PW Jones down the inside. Can't quite make the move. Marius Anderson has spun again. And is PW going to be able to get past? Is Ratty also maybe going to be able to get past at the same time? PW Jones around the outside now of the KFC bloke. There's contact there. A lot of concertinaing up. The KFC bloke struggling with the rear tyres. And he's holding on still. Taboo Dwarf going down the inside of Ratty now. And is he going to get ahead of the both of them? Yes, he is. There's contact now. But as the KFC bloke and Ratty make contact, and Ratty's round as well. So Ratty comes off worse there. I mean, that was 3 wide, and the KFC bloke dropped it by the looks of things.
Yeah.
But we got another.
Have we got a
pile up in the pit lane.
Pit entry, yeah.
It's Bosmos and George Rico. Bosmos is just staying still.
Bosmos, yeah. George Rico's gone out. Bosmos must have had I would imagine he's probably having a moment of rage there.
Oh, what? The AI, he's in AI and it's having a moment.
It's, yeah, I don't know where it wants to go, does it?
I think George was coming to pit. Bosmos just cleaned him out. But Bosmos retiring means we can officially announce Red Bull are your Constructors' Champions in Season 5. And George as well. Just so unfortunate for him. But Marius is... Not Marius. Well, Lawrence is still going on those mediums.
Yeah, he looked like he was struggling a few laps ago, but he's in the clean air now. Not battling. He's been able to settle it back down.
Yeah, I mean, he's going for the one stop, clearly.
Yeah, he's got to be. He's currently got the lapped car of Marius in front of him.
Yeah. As well, Swifty again in a brilliant position, although I think, if you look at the penalty... Oh, he's on 3 seconds, so it's not bad. I always struggle so much to get back to the, the page that you want with the detail on the left, like tyres, penalties, all that.
Oh, yeah.
I struggle so much to get to the right one. No, voice crack has just debilitated me. So.
Yep, that'll be a clip.
That would.
Oh,
no.
and again.
Oh, no. We've got an interesting battle here. Adam going down the inside of the Ferrari. And I think I may have cursed that. It wasn't actually that interesting. But Marius Anderson's...
Lorenz is in.
Aha. So where's he going to filter out? I'm reckoning just ahead of Droney. Or just ahead of... Whichever south that is, I think he'll come out just ahead of them.
Yeah, he's going to be in between the kick and the Alpine.
Bingo. Yeah. So... Yeah.
Got some work to do now.
Some work to do if he wants to win. For sure. Swifty's P4 again. But... Yeah. Glitch 10. Now the race leader, Ratty, and Adam going side by side, or contact between the two of them there. And now they're going to go side by side towards turn 5. And yeah, before turn 6, they just, Ratty backs out of it. But it's not worth the fight. And, dear, I can't focus when my voice is going like this.
Okay.
I
was quietly laughing.
That's the worst one ever, that. Like, I could hear you laughing and it was making me nearly laugh. But, yeah, so... Red Bull 1-2 to secure the constructors, question mark? I mean, it's already secured, but... Yeah. Lawrence. Bam.
It's got to be something to do with me, because when Ashton commentated with me, he was unwell and his voice was doing it a lot.
Yeah, well,
I
I'm
think
not
it was
unwell,
Ashton.
I'm just...
And now you
Oh,
now
down
yours
the
go.
inside! Lawrence Patton had a look at Swifty there, and now he makes the move. But that was a ballsy dive for a second there. Yeah.
Yeah, next target's Taboo. He's closing in. Whenever he can get into DRS, I don't think he will for this start straight. Oh, he might have just nabbed it. See if it opened. Yeah, he did.
Well, I have a feeling he might be P3 by the time we get to turn 3.
Yeah, he's going for it here.
It's a very Zandvoort-esque performance now for Lawrence. Yeah, there we go. Easy pickings, isn't it? So...
Yeah, much fresher tyres, and he's definitely... Oh, what's that? It's a pit entry.
Yeah, he spun on the pit entry.
Yeah, just saying, Lorenz, it looks like he's got a lower downforce setup because he's storming down the straights.
Can Lawrence catch Glitched and Myth now? That's the question.
And current gap's 4. Let's see what it is when he gets to this point of the lap. Again. Yeah, so he's definitely closing. Look at that, 3/10 in 2 corners.
Yeah.
These two at the front are going to have to work together, I think, if they're talking to each other or anything in the VC.
I think down the straights it's definitely helping the Glitch, which seems to have some straight line speed. But in the corners, Lawrence is just taking chunks out of them.
Yeah.
As for Marius, do you think it's over?
No, I mean, it's only
not
halfway
trying to be
through the
optimistic.
race. It's only halfway at the minute. There's still plenty of time for the old safety car and something like that. So I wouldn't count it just yet. I think it's too much of the race left to call.
I know.
Another 10 laps, maybe.
You
Get into the mid-20s. Another 5 laps.
It's hard to call, isn't it?
I mean, he is quite off, but yeah, like I say, there's still plenty. We don't know, anything could happen. It's racing, isn't it? Like, a safety car could change everything. That's Huff, who's decided he's had enough of fighting the car. He didn't look like he was fighting the car today, to be fair.
Looked like a lot of struggle for Huff.
This gap's just holding at the high 3s at the minute between Lorenz and the Red Bulls.
I think the Red Bulls are just, they're going for a 2. Oh yeah. Yawned then. They're going for a 2-stop, so they're just going to be pushing flat out, whereas Lawrence actually somewhat has to nurse the tyres. Yeah, things just settled down now, haven't they?
Yeah, we're in that little bit of the management phase.
What we need is a safety car. That would be something. As well, that would get Marius right back in it, wouldn't it?
Yeah, that's what I mean. It would shake everything up because a lot of people stopped at different times, so there's a lot of different strategy timings going on.
Yeah. I'm just not convinced with the 1-stop, I'm going to be honest. Because, especially with how short a pit lane it is at Austria, like, they're just going to be able to push flat out for so blooming long, aren't they?
Yeah, they're not going to have to worry about any sort of, like, any sort of wear, really, at that point.
Yeah.
I mean, the one stop, it's doable, but you've really got to take care on that first stint, really, because you don't really stop in too soon.
PW Jones is in the pits. That'll be for a set of hards. Swifty's picked up another 3-second time penalty, which, as it stands, will drop him behind Adam. Speaking of Adam, he's actually got to defend from Ratty here. So this could be an interesting battle. Is Ratty going to get close enough heading into turn 4? No, he's not. But yeah, compared to last season's finale, this is quite nice, isn't it? Last season was very, very chaotic, like too chaotic.
Yeah, that's one way to put it.
Was it Lawrence and Marius at turn 1? Where they went all the way to the barrier?
It was crazy. We have had some not crazy bad though. We've had some crazy races, I mean, but not crazy bad.
That was borderline crazy bad.
Yeah, it was fun to watch.
I mean, there were well, yeah, it was fun to watch, but you know, I had a look at Corey's camera the whole time, and he's a steward as well, and I was seeing greys developing as that race went on, so just from the stress. But yeah, reminiscing's going to do nothing. We can only focus on the here and now, and well, Ratty will hope that he's going to get past Adam here. Now, around the outside. Is he going to get the move done? No, he's not. Adam forces him wide. There's contact between the two of them. And is that Ratty ahead? Yes, it is. Ratty's up into P7. And Lawrence has already... I think either he's really, really managing, or his tyres have dropped off already because he pushed too hard.
We have air both. He's pushed too hard, so he's having to manage early.
Myth and Glitched, I believe, are actually battling here. So certainly could be interesting. I don't think they are. Myth's just keeping it in. What's it? Is it neutral? No, not neutral. That's a gear. Or well, no, it's not. No, well. Ooh, it is.
No, that's out of gear.
It is neutral in gear. No, it's not. But none is what I meant to say. But I think, yeah, last week was very. Oh, hang on. Glitched is in.
Yeah. Thought I saw him pull over there as I was on board with me. Lorraine.
Oh, Taboo's tyres. It's like looking at pencil shaving. It's ridiculous.
Where's Glitch going to come out?
We'll have a look. Of course we'll have a look.
Is he? Yeah, I think Adam might get ahead. No.
Adam might get
just ahead.
Well, he's on cold tyres, isn't he? So
yeah.
And Adam's gonna have DRS into turn 4, but no, yeah, glitched. I think he's safe.
A good exit out of turn 4 there, I've glitched.
Yeah. But that Red Bull livery just—it's like, oh, okay, so
it's throwing me off. I keep thinking it's V-Cub.
It's the Racing Bull. Oh wait, no, it's not the Racing Bull's there, but also Taboo Dwarf is a Racing Bull. But Myth now into the pit lane. He's probably going to filter out about alongside. Oh, this could get interesting for Glitch. He's going to have to avoid the pitting Sauber. manages to do so. And yeah, Myth might actually come out behind Adam. No, he's not going to. So, 11.3 in 11 and a half laps. What do you think, Lanky? What do you reckon?
A second a lap's a lot to ask. But could be doable. We don't know how Lorenz's tyres are, how bad they are, or what. So, definitely going to be clock watching, shall we say, on that time for the next few laps.
I mean, it's already come down by nearly a second.
Yeah, he's pumping the lap at the minute. But, yeah, he's got, what, 11 laps on the hard, so he should be able to flat out push without worrying too much of the wear.
Yeah, Adam picks up a 3-second time penalty. He is actually pitting, though, so it can't go without mention as well that Taboo Dwarf has had a brilliant race, P4 at the minute. I can't help but feel like he might get a post-race penalty if, you know, for the contact with George.
Yeah.
I think as like, see, what I've always kind of wanted in F1 and leagues is live stewards, so that you know what penalty you're going to get and you can serve it in the race if you want. But yeah, I mean, it's not possible, but I think you need dedicated servers for that. But a bit like normal, isn't it? Anyways, Marius is actually back up in the points now, so it's not the end of the world.
You've got the Ferrari moving over to get out of the way of Lorenz.
As long as he gets that 1 point, he's going to finish ahead of Lorenz in the standings. Oh, no, he's not, because Lorenz has a point for pole. Ooh. But yeah, Myth. I mean, look how much time they've taken out of him, Lanky.
Yeah.
It's now 7.5, and it's been 2 laps.
It's sort of slowing down a little bit now, though. I think now that Glitched has got the temps into the tyres and, well, they get hot around Sector 2. They're obviously high-speed corners, two big left-handers, so it's a lot of strain on the right-hand side.
Yeah, 2 big lefts, then a right kink and 2 big rights, then a big
yeah,
right.
So
and then
it's still coming down, but it's settling down, like how quickly it's coming down.
only, what, 3 left-handers on the whole track, and one of them is turn 2, which is barely even a corner.
Yeah.
So,
and the two left-handers are probably two of the fastest corners on the track, other than the final.
Yeah, you know why that's... Do you want to know the actual reason why the turn 2 is even marked as a corner?
Go on.
Well,
I've got no idea. Because it's not a bloody corner.
What I've heard, this might not be right, but at the time, in order to qualify as a racetrack for Formula 1, there needed to be at least 10 corners on the track.
So they went, yeah, there's a kink there, we'll call that a corner.
Yeah. But in other racing series, it's not always been called a corner.
Look, because the MotoGP use the cut-off, don't they, on the left?
Well, yeah. The chicane, you have to slow them down.
Yeah. Imagine if F1 used that, I reckon it'd be pretty cool.
No, because it completely destroys the overtaking zone in turn 3, doesn't it? Which is one of the best overtaking spots in all of F1, in all of motor racing.
Yeah. Maybe if it wasn't so harsh of a chicane that some kind of like, yeah.
It's a bit like the old chicane at Imola, you know? I mean, we can sort of see where it is now. It's
where it would be good to stick at one of them is the bottom of Eau Rouge. They used to, the old layout.
They used to because the cars were too unstable.
Yeah. But that straight, like going down there, is so long, right? It wouldn't. it wouldn't
Right, here's the
hamper
thing.
anything putting it back in.
I believe with the new cars, Radion is no longer going to be flat. So, some good news, and that is Marius Anderson.
That's Marius. Yeah, he spun it. I think it's a puncher.
Oh, it's a puncher to the rear left.
Yeah, pit lane's there. You crawl it in when they get past.
Oh, hang on, has he been disqualified?
No, I think he was waiting for the cars to pass. He's waiting for a gap to get over there.
Yeah, but as soon as he turns the car right in the pit lane, oh, this is brilliant car control, to be fair.
Yeah, he's on two wheels effectively, isn't he, at the minute? Because that front right's not on the ground.
Yeah. That is.
I mean, fair play to him. He's stuck it out.
Stuck it
He's
out,
clearly
that's
been
right.
fighting it, but he's stuck it out.
It is probably one of the worst races from a driver.
Definitely for Marius this season.
Yeah.
It is one for him to forget.
I hate to say, but probably one of the worst races of the season, full stop. You know, excluding ones where they was retired in the pits, but like he's a lap down to Adam in P9.
Yeah. Unfortunate for him. He's not had the best of days right from the start.
I think the thing is, Qatar, where he won and Myth was fourth, was a bit of a red herring. Because what Marius did need is he needed the wins all through the season, really, didn't he? But he only got it in Qatar. So, yeah. Oh, Myth and Glitch swapping. Is that a case of Myth's tyres are 1 lap newer? And hopefully he can catch and overtake Lawrence, who has 5 laps next time around to hold off Myth and Glitch.
Yes, it's getting close to that time where Lorenz is going to have to start looking in the mirrors.
Yeah, well, I would be surprised if he isn't already.
Yeah, I mean, they're visible. You go on board with him and look backwards, they're right there, just in view.
Yeah, so...
It's going to be interesting 5 laps.
So 5 laps left, 5 laps till Myth has his day in the limelight. And
He's been consistent all season, though. He deserves it if he gets it. He's not an undeserved.
When he won 4 of the first 5, which he's basically done exactly what Max Verstappen did in 2024. Won 4 of the first 5, which Max literally did as well. Obviously, Max then won another like 5, but longer calendar, innit? But
yeah.
Max won a lot of races early on to the point where he just needed to stay consistent and nobody could catch him. That is what Myth has done right, and Lawrence now. Oh, he's defending.
Oh, that was.
Nothing wrong.
Myth had a little look on the outside. No, nothing wrong. But Myth was looking on the wrong side of him, I think.
He was always
that was
fully
on Myth.
committed to that. And realistically, how long can he defend this? I mean, he's going to get double overtaken into turn 3, isn't he?
It's looking that way, Myth.
Oh, he's got a very poor exit. Of course, Lawrence.
Oh, the fight is on.
Has nothing to lose. Oh, down the inside goes Smith
great
now.
Move.
Go
if
for
he
the
keeps
move.
it done. No, switch back.
Switch back now. Oh, contact between the two of them. Oh, contact as well between Glitch Head and Lawrence Patton. And both Red Bulls have front wing damage. Oh no, but Myth does.
I think Glitch just got caught in the battle of Myth and Lorenz there. Like Glitch saw a door.
I think Myth went off the track, came back on, and
open door.
Hooked Lawrence. And then
it
Lawrence
looked like it, and then as he's come off of Myth,
yeah,
it's Constantino just like
he's gone flying off into Glitch.
Pinged him over. Yeah.
So that probably means that Myth isn't going to get one. You know, he isn't going to get the win to send him off to glory, but again, I mean, I've had to defend against cars on better tyres around Austria in my experience, and one thing you can do is if you just brake a bit earlier into turn one, they crap themselves and often make a mistake. But now,
yeah,
glitched and Lawrence once again, and
Ren's almost pushing him in that through the corner. It's so close.
Yeah, glitch, just the master of turn 3, isn't he? And
yeah, he's good on the exits. That's like one thing I struggle really badly with at that corner is the exit.
yeah, he's got through. So he's glitched, going to take his second win of the campaign in the final race of the campaign. He's got 2.5 laps in order to prove it around the whale-shaped track. Yeah, he's flying out. Oh, yeah. There it is. Lawrence
That is the
Patton.
defining moment.
I think he's got the DRS again for turn 3. We'll have a look.
That's going to bump Miff to second. Yeah, to second. So
Yeah.
he's got to watch that gap to Taboo now.
If there's some
For this last lap.
carnage, Taboo Dwarf might get on the podium.
Oh, he's
here.
gone off.
Has he?
Yeah, he went deep into turn 3, and now that's put Myth alongside him for the pass. And Myth's got it done.
You're right, yeah.
Way before they need to brake. He went deep into turn 3, went fully off.
That's unfortunate for Lawrence, but I'm sure he'd rather lose it on track than to the penalty.
Yeah. And he should be safe from Taboo. It's a second with a lap and a quarter to go.
Hell? Oh, the KFC
That's
bloke's
a
got a
Ferrari.
puncture. He's got a puncture. Wait, has he? Oh no, he got a 10
No, he
second.
hasn't. I think he's done the same. He's gone deep or done something.
He got a 10 second for cutting turn 3, which normally you only get if you attempt straight lining. Which I know he didn't, because otherwise he wouldn't have carried on driving.
Unless he's locked up and gone across.
I don't know. Maybe there was
Trying to make a
contact with
move.
Marius,
Mm.
because he was battling Marius, but Lawrence hanging on.
Myth Glitch got plenty of gap to his teammate to take the win.
Yeah, it doesn't look like Lawrence is going to be getting close to Myth here.
No, but Taboo sniffing, look,
Oh.
it's 3.2.
He is having a proper little sniff here, isn't he?
It's going to be close whether Lorenz could lose it
Yeah,
down to 4th
but-
there, lose the podium.
They do have
Oh, and he's going to because he's had a moment. He's
Oh.
just snapped round to, what's that, turn 5, 6?
Swifty in the wall! Swifty's off! Has he got a puncture? Maybe, but we do have
He
to turn
has,
our
rear
attention to the
left.
front. Glitched Hen takes his second win of the season. But the man of the hour, the man of the season, Myth, is the Season 5 OTLR champion. Red Bull are the Constructors champions as well. And Taboo Dwarf gets on the podium once more this season as he gets ahead of Lawrence, who has that penalty. But Glitched and Myth making it a Red Bull 1-2 here at the Red Bull Ring with the Red Bull sister team in P3 as Red Bull secure the championships in both drivers and constructors.
Oh, poor old Swifty. He's just gone to turn into turn 9 and the car said no. He's nearly got it home.
He can't lose to...
No, these are the cross. But oh, see, as soon as he tries turning right, the car just says, "Nah, I can't do that." It's, oh, is it beached?
No! No, Swifty,
He might not even make the line.
Oh, okay.
Oh, go on.
I think he's paused.
Just
to
get it
make
across the
turn,
line.
But I think that's fair. Weaving across. Oh, there we go. And there concludes Season 5.
Yeah.
Now,
What a season. It's been in D1. There's been some really good racing.
But you can see, yeah, glitched taking the win, but
The two-stop paid off.
yeah.
Oh.
So
Are we interviewing? Yeah,
yes,
you've already pinged them.
glitch, myth,
Beautiful.
taboo dwarf, Lawrence Patton, PW Jones, Ratty, Droney with a great result to finish off the season. Adam in 8th, Swifty 9th, Searing Alpaca 10th, Marius in 11th, the KFC Bloke 12th, and then Huff, George, Boss Mossy at DNFs with effectively with Dizzle disqualified. So the first person we got to talk to, we know how it is, but yeah, we're gonna have no taboo dwarf, so we'll just drag the Red Bulls in now. So we've got our Red Bull drivers who we'll interview together for the final race, because not only has Myth now secured the Drivers' Championship, but Red Bull also secured the Constructors. So congratulations to the both of you. What a season.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Uh,
Yeah, good season.
All the congratulations are for Myth this season. Well done on the championship, mate.
Yeah, well, congratulations to Glitch to this season though, as well.
Both of you
It's,
humble as ever.
yeah, very humble.
But yeah, so obviously we've got to start with Myth, your first driver's title here in OTLR. Sorry, I'm laughing because I've just seen something in chat. But your first driver's title here in OTLR, just sum it up. How does it feel?
Yeah, it feels decent. I'm a bit more relaxed now than I was before the race, which is good. And yeah, I enjoyed this season overall. I missed a few races, but fortunately, luckily they weren't important at the end. I still managed to get the title, which is good. A nice feeling.
Yeah, was there any sort of worry after? Well, you said you were nervous, but especially after Qatar, where you could have sealed the title and suddenly the gap has come down by 12 points, and then it's actually not too unrealistic for Marius to take the title. Was there any sort of worry there that it's there's quite a high chance of losing it?
I took it quite safe in Qatar as well. Probably a bit too safe. The strategy was too safe. Yeah, I lost a few points because of that in Qatar. But no, I was confident fifth of 16 points gap would be enough for me to seal the title anyway. So obviously there is always the risk of something happening, especially in Austria where cars bunch up because there are slow corners and three DRS zones, three consecutive DRS zones as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, at the end, obviously, the race was quite boring, I think, for you, because I saw on the minimap people were quite far apart from each other.
Yeah.
So yeah.
It was a slow burner, is what I think the
Yeah.
phrase is. But as well, is there any words of consolation maybe to Marius Anderson, who he just didn't have a great race, damaged 3 times. He was off in the wall all the way on the exit of turn 4, got a puncture as well. Have you got any words for him?
Yeah, I mean, he's a very good driver. I raced him throughout the season. We never had like major contact or anything, so we always kept our nose clean. And yeah, obviously not the race he was looking for, but he needed to hope for something else to happen in this race, like a safety car or a crash for me.
which actually happened at the end, but it wasn't major. So yeah, obviously with a 16 points gap, if you don't start on pole, you need to offer something, and that something didn't happen at the end. So
Any
yeah.
questions, Lanky, for Myth, for our champion?
No, just over there. Obviously, congratulations for myself because I haven't said that yet. So,
Yeah.
congratulations on it. You're the first one here, so well deserved. You've been consistent all season. When you've like on the races, obviously, like you say, you missed a couple, but they haven't luckily cost on your for you. Luckily, cost you too much. But one thing I want to ask is just on that race was just that little moment near the back on the last couple of laps with Lorenz. It looked like you tire hooked him, and well, not you tire hooked him. You both like hard racing. I didn't see any foul play in it, but did you get damage from that? And at that point, did you think, oh no, is it all done for in the last couple of laps?
Yeah, I got damage. The injury was mostly his fault, but I mean it doesn't really matter now.
Yeah, it didn't
I'm
look
not angry or
anything
anything.
bad.
It's fine.
No. I just wanted to know, like, were you like, was it like a brown trouser moment? Should we call it
Yeah.
like, yeah, like, but no, your racing wise has been incredible to watch all season. So it's been a pleasure to watch.
Yeah, it's been a pleasure for me to race as well. So thank you.
All right, so thank you, Myth, and we'll move on to our race
Thanks.
winner. Glitched. So, what, P3 on the grid?
Yeah. P3. Unfortunately, I don't think I was beating Lorenz. I never beat Lorenz, but missed out on P2 due to invalidation, the final corner in qualifying. I was up about 2.5 tenths, so it would have been a 0.9, but just shy of Lorenz still. That's unfortunate, but just took it, went into the race. I mean, my setup was good. It was stable, but it wasn't optimal. I think Myth definitely had more pace than me. As you can see, I was just DRS dragging off him at some points because I would box a lap earlier and he would catch up, and then I'll drag off him. I don't know what's wrong with the setup. And it felt good, but it wasn't optimal. And then yeah, Myth got damaged, and then we just decided that it was my time to just attack on the Lorenz. I got the move done, went on to win the race. But I think Myth, if he didn't get that damage, he definitely would have won the race.
Yeah, I mean, that incident at the end, at least from what we saw, it kind of looked like Myth overshot. Lawrence went for the switchback. They kind of met in the middle, wheel hooked, and then when they came unhooked, Lawrence just got catapulted into the side of you and then back into Myth. So
Yeah, I almost spun around from that.
yeah, we
Yeah,
saw.
it was very close. I had to aggressively counter steer that. Luckily, I managed to save it, even though when those tires get dead, they have no grip and it's almost impossible to save. But luckily, I just managed to hold it in there, and then get Lorenz on the next lap. I don't think it was the strategy, the one stop. The tires, you have to tire save too much to make them not puncture. And then when you're doing that, you're losing too much time. So it was definitely the two stop that was the key. I don't know if he was trying to do something with the safety car, but yeah, it wasn't the optimal strategy for him.
Yeah, I don't think there's much more to say really. You kind of had a fairly quiet and clean race.
Yeah, it was good.
So kind of everything you needed to. I do think. Oh, we'll have a look. Hang on. Let me look at the standings. Have you managed?
Where have I come? I'm still don't know.
You have gotten P3.
P3, not got Marius.
It wasn't possible. You were 30 behind.
Oh, okay.
So
I'll take that though. At least I got on Lorenz. That's good.
So yeah,
Ah.
P3 for you then. Obviously, Red Bull Constructors, you ended up on 309 points. So
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Bearing in mind Mercedes on 242. McLaren on 226. So
we'll take that. We'll take the constructors and the drivers. Good year for Red Bull, just like in 2023.
I wouldn't say that.
Maybe a bit off that. That was pretty crazy.
Maybe
in IRL.
2022, you know?
Yeah, that makes more sense.
Max
and
first,
then Marius and
you
Lorenz is
got
just
Charles second, you had
Yeah.
Checo. I mean, it makes sense. You won 2 races, you know, Myth won 4, but... Yeah, any questions, Lanky?
No, I can't think of anything too much to add to what you've asked, other than obviously it's been an intense season for you in a few of those races,
Yeah,
but
I mean,
like I say, it's been a pleasure watching it, and you deserve to be where you are, and hopefully you can push for the win maybe in future seasons if you continue to race it.
yeah, maybe if I didn't get taken out in some past races, I think I got taken out about 4 times to the back in the last couple races. Maybe if that didn't happen, could have seen a different champion, but you know,
You have had
gotta take what we
some
got.
rotten luck, I will give you that.
Yeah, it's been a bit unlucky. Yeah,
Like Baku,
not exactly one of
Brazil.
them. Yeah.
What other track was it? I think it was. And I didn't attend the first race.
Zandvoort.
I mean, there's those things.
Zandvoort,
Yeah,
wasn't it?
Zandvoort.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was Zandvoort.
You got
I
damage on
was
lap 1, and
touching
then
a
Josh
caution.
Richards also got damage on you. But
Yep.
Yeah.
So maybe if maybe things didn't happen, you never know. But that's not what happened. So congratulations to Myth, my teammate. At least it's my teammate. Nothing more to say, to be honest. Just lovely season. I'll be signing up for next season. Hopefully go for the championship that season.
speaking of sign-ups, thank you, Glitch, for that segue. Season 6 sign-ups, they are open. You need to sign up as soon as possible so that we can get everybody sorted and tiered and all that. I say so that Ricky can get it all sorted. I'm not touching that mess of numbers with a 10-foot pole. But yeah, get signed up. We've got hang on, has the calendar been revealed actually for season 6?
I wonder when will it get revealed.
It has not been revealed. So
Can I see it?
no, you can't see it. But I think it's only me and Ricky that know. But yeah, so hopefully we'll have 3 tiers if we get enough drivers, and it would be Wednesday at 8, Tuesday at 8, and Monday at 8 for Div 1, 2, 3 in that order. And yeah, other than that, thank you very much for watching another season here in OTLR. I'll bring it back to the cam screen just for the end. Of course, this is my last race, at least for the time being. I won't be coming in next season unless I'm absolutely needed.
No.
Thank you, Lanky, for sticking this out with me for the season. Or,
No, it's been a pleasure. It's
half
been
a
fun.
season I've been here, but yeah, thank you, Glitched, for the interview and sticking in here for, I think, the longest we've had somebody in the booth on a stream before.
No
but
problem. I don't mind.
yeah, but yeah, thank you all for watching, for your support as well. I have had some very kind messages from drivers regarding my commentary, so I do appreciate it. But
we all do. It's
yeah.
very good. Love watching it back.
I know today was a bit of a stinker because I'm absolutely shattered because I've had a rough day at work today. But yeah, again, thank you all for watching, and I think, well, Lanky, you'll see them next season, so
Yeah, so I'll hopefully see you all back for season 6.
Yep.
yeah. All right, goodbye, guys.